Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Gurdwara Glasgow and I'm a Sikh. I was born into this beautiful way of life that I'd like to share with you. Central Gurdwara Singh Sabha was established in 1981. The building was bought with the help and contribution of the Sikh Sangh congregation. Large contributions were also gifted by the trustees. Now, this spirit of giving is a very important part of Sikhism, as every Sikh has to give in whatever way possible to help mankind and people from all walks of life. As a result of this generous giving and tireless enthusiasm of the Sikh Sangh, Glasgow Central Gurdwara was born. In the late 1990s, the adjacent building was purchased, which gave us an opportunity to establish the Male Malap Centre. The desire to provide a place of worship that operated in strict accordance with Sikh principles was by Guruji's grace granted. Now, the three pillars of Sikhism. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, our first Guru, formalised the three important pillars of Sikhism. So number one, Kirat Karni, to honestly earn with one's hard work by one's physical and mental effort, to live a family way of life and practice truthfulness and honesty in all dealings. Number two, Nam Japana. This is a remembrance of God by repeating and focusing the mind on His name or identity, Waheguru. Varndaki Shakana, to share one wealth with others in the community, to donate at least 10% of their wealth, which is Daswansh, to charity, and distribute in Langar, which is a free kitchen, and to generally help those in need. In the service of humanity with thanks, there are some great people who are no longer here with us today. It was through their hard work, commitment and generosity that this project is taking place today. They dedicated a lot of time, effort and seva, selfless service, to our existing Gurdwara, and they were the driving force behind the new Gurdwara project. We could not have come this far without them and miss them all dearly.
About 20 years ago, I had good fortune to be introduced to someone who became a very, very close friend of mine, the late Balvinder Singh Pada, or Billy as he was known to his friends. Sadly, the first occasion that I was really in the Gurdwara was an occasion of Billy's funeral, but I was very, very touched with the ceremony then and impressed with the welcome that I had, and that stayed with me.
So today we've been invited to join in the Glasgow Sikh community's Monday service, and I invite you all to come and join me. Every Sikh temple, every Gurdwara is open to people from all walks of life. In fact, in Sri Harmandir Sahib, Amritsar, India, there are 4 doors that are open to each direction, symbolising people from all walks of life are welcome.
I come to the Gurdwara because it feels like a second home to me. You get fed and lots of friends come, and it's open to everyone, so anyone can come no matter what colour they are, what religion they are. And the other thing that is recitation of Gurbani, which is the holy scriptures out of the Guru Granth Sahib, and we recite them while singing.
As we come into the Gurdwara Sahib, we always remove our shoes. As we enter into our Gurdwara, into our place of worship, we ask that everyone covers their heads in respect to our sacred writings, our sacred texts, and the words that are sung within the Gurdwara. The focal point of every Sikh Gurdwara is the Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Our Guru Granth Sahib Ji is a collection of sacred writings. We bow to our Guru, bring our hearts higher than our heads in the act of bowing, to live from this place of the heart and of truth. Our founder, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who started this way of life, taught through poetry. These poems were recorded, and as Guru Nanak Dev Ji passed the Guruship on, the succeeding Gurus also taught in this way. Our 10th Master, our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, when it was time for their passing, instead of passing the Guruship on to a human being, passed the Guruship on to this collection of sacred writings. And so as Sikhs, we look to this collection of sacred writings for guidance. And then a hukum was taken, a sacred reading at the end of each service. And this hukum becomes a guiding light, a guiding force in our lives. Music, or kirtan as we know it better, has always been key in Sikh worship and in a Sikh way of life. Through this kirtan, we can still connect with this richness, with that beauty that was originally given to us, which was originally gifted to us by our Gurus.
I enjoy kirtan. I enjoy coming on a Thursday to learn kirtan, to participate along with the kids on a Thursday for kirtan. I enjoy coming on a Sunday to take part in Asa Devar. I just enjoy kirtan.
We prepare our langar, which is free food, our sacred meal together, offering our prayers, offering our positive vibrations. This is a great honour and a great privilege to be able to prepare this food together.
I visited Guru Nanak Temple in Chiang Mai, and this was the first time back in 2002 and 2003. I frequented many times. For the first time, that was when I exposed myself to Sikhism. And I was very interested because also I like the food. I like very much vegetarian food from India, so that is very attractive to me. And now Scotland, particularly Glasgow, is now our home. So it is for us also nice to come here. It's like a temple home for us. I'm very happy. I feel very satisfied in my spirit to be here anytime. So when I come here, it's very refreshing, and I want to say thank you to all Sikhs everywhere for being kind, truthful and honest, and very compassionate.
It's a community and a sense of love and friendship. Everyone comes together to sit down and eat on the floor, really bringing us to the same level, irrespective of what background we come from. It's a very bonding experience. This food is a free offering. Anyone is welcome to come in. In fact, in Sri Harmandir Sahib, Amritsar, India, over 10,000 people are served every single day.
As you can see, I've got a thal with absolutely everything in it. We've got chole, we've got aloo and something else, which I really should know the name of, jal, salad thing, and some roti. Every Gurdwara, as you know, has langar. We can come in and have langar as we want.
Langar is a very important part of the Sikh faith, which has been in practice from the time of the first Guru all around the world, in Gurdwaras from India, America, Afghanistan, England and Scotland. You will see free kitchens available for people of all races, all castes and all religions. And Baisakhi Day in Glasgow is absolutely no different. Thousands of people will have langar today, and every day the doors are open to everyone.
Satnam Shivahe Guru Tu Prabhudata Dan Mat Pura Hum Thare Bihari Ji.
Our future Gurdwara, a £13 million Sikh temple, is in the process of being built in Glasgow city centre. This stunning domed building, planned for Berkeley Street, Glasgow, is going to be one of Glasgow's biggest public buildings, and it will be the first purpose-built Sikh temple in Glasgow, which will accommodate 1,500 worshippers.
I'm excited for the new Gurdwara because people are going to want to learn more about Sikhi if they see the Gurdwara and it looks really nice. Also, Sikhi relates in with sports and martial arts, and we have that opportunity in the new Gurdwara.
Yeah, I'm excited about the new Gurdwara because it's bigger and better. It's bigger. I have a bigger responsibility to do more seva and help out with each other, and it will encourage more people to come into Gurdwara and learn.
Looking forward to seeing the end result in the whole project. Looking to see the sports side of it, as well as the bar side, as well as the langar hall.
The new car park. Construction has already begun, with the removal of the ground to make way for the underground car park, offering a total of 257 car parking space, which will be provided over 3 floors in the temple.
Very excited about the new Gurdwara. Excited because I know a wee bit about it. I've been researching and speaking to various people. I know that the stone is coming from Rajasthan. I know that the stone masons are coming from Rajasthan. And I'm looking forward to seeing the building inside and out. I think it'll just be very interesting. I think it can become a landmark, and I'm sure it will.
We hope the project will bestow a great sense of pride in both the Sikh community and non-Sikh community in Scotland, particularly Glasgow.
Yes, I have. I've been to Glasgow Sikh Temple in June of last year when I was invited to the wedding of Gurdwara Kera to Jagdeep. I was most impressed by the size of the building, and probably much more impressed by the community feeling that it clearly brings to the Glasgow Sikh community. When I look at our Western civilization, I'm thoroughly disappointed by the way people are abandoning church going, and I think it's very encouraging to see that the 10,000 or so Sikhs in Glasgow hold very well together, maintain their religion, and clearly make great use of the facilities they have, such as the existing temple, to meet and pray to God. I hope my good friend Gurdwara invites me along to the opening of phase 1.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. As a Sikh from another background originally, I was inspired to come into Gurdwara through family friends, and when I came along here, Sikhi just kind of felt right. It felt like there was a place in my heart that I knew that was what I wanted in my life. So I came along to Gurdwara more, and during that process I decided that I wanted to take it a step further, and I wanted to become a Sikh and become a Singh. So then I went through the process of taking Amrit.
To extend our commitment to the interfaith message, We welcome participation from the wider community, irrespective of culture or background. So we humbly appeal to everyone to come forward and participate of the Sabha of the new project in whatever capacity they can.
If anyone wants any final recommendation for the Gurdwara, there's always food. The food is free. It's maybe not the same menu as you would get in your average Indian restaurant, but it's very nice and I would recommend it.